Good noon world. It's Ivan Omer. It's 11:30, coming to 12 o'clock. Sorry I didn't make a video yesterday. I just didn't feel like it. I wanted to watch Rad Brad. I watched some Mario Burnett, some Rad Brad, and listen to some music before I went to bed. Today I'm off, so I can make a video earlier today. I work tomorrow, so tomorrow I might not make a video, guys. I might just watch some more Rad Brad, but I'm enjoying his Alan Wake walkthrough. It's a good game. And after Alan Wake, there's pretty much no more big games coming out. You're gonna have to wait. Whoever might play a game here and there, but chances are it won't be that great of a game. Then you're gonna get the quiet season, right? Because usually around Christmas time, Rabad's very quiet. He doesn't really upload anything. And you hear from him sometime in January. He does like a video about like his top most anticipated games of the year. He did this year, right? GTA 6 might come out next year or 2025. If it comes out next year, man, that's going to be like, oh my god. GTA 6 is going to be a sick game. I heard it's taking place in Miami, Vice City, I heard. GTA 6 on PS5, guys. And Xbox what? Xbox Series X. Because the last GTA 5 game, that was on PS3, man. PS3, yeah, PS3 or PS4. Was it PS? It was 2013, right? PS4 came out in 2013, so it was PS4, I believe. Grand Theft Auto, right? It was either PS3 or PS4. I don't remember. I think it was PS4, but this one's gonna be on PS5 or Xbox Series X. Again, amazing game for that, yeah. You also have Silent Hill 2 was supposed to come out this year, as well as Alone in the Dark. But I think next year will be a pretty good year for games. I don't know if we'll top this year. This year was very stacked with a lot of good games, but next year's going to be a pretty good year for games, obviously. So I'm hyped for that. Obviously. And tomorrow I work. See, I work tomorrow. I'm off today. I only work 3 shifts this week, man. I'm like, man, I need money. Like, I need. How much days you want to work? I want to work at least 5 days a week. I need the money. But sometimes the boss he gave me only like 3 shifts this week. So hopefully next week I work like 5 days. That way I get like at least like an $800, $780 check. Because I want to start saving my money for my bike, obviously. Since my motorcycle speed bike, obviously. Alright, why don't you just get your car license? I could, but to maintain a car is expensive. If you get like a $7,000 car, chances are you're gonna have to pay. You have to change your tire for winter. That's like a couple $100. You have to, if you have an old car, chances are you have to change your oil, and changing your oil is like $2,000. I don't have that kind of money. You have higher insurance on your car, whereas a bike you don't pay as much insurance. You don't have to change your tires for the winter because you can't drive a bike in the wintertime. So wintertime I don't drive the bike. Whereas summer, spring, and fall I drive the bike. It's easier for me, Sarah. Even though having a car is better than driving a bike, obviously. I'm one of those guys who wants to drive a bike first, then get his car license. I don't really need a car right now. I do need transportation. I'm 31 years old, turning 32. That's why I want to get my bike license, Sarah. Obviously. And after that, I'll get my license. I'll either wait till I pay the fee to finish my driving license, or I might go for my license maybe 3 years from now. I'll just finish up my driver's license. My younger brother is going for his license. He already went for his license. He's going to get his license next year. That's why I want to go for my bike license next year. Sarah? obviously. Now after this, I'm gonna go get my beers and smokes. Obviously, enjoy the show with you guys, and hopefully Rabbit uploads it. If Rabbit doesn't upload something, I might watch a movie, or I might watch a movie, or I might watch Robert Mayer Burnett. He talks about Hollywood and all that stuff. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Now, I might go back to watching John Campea. I haven't watched him in a while. I remember, like, I've been binging him for like 4 or 5 months straight. I watched like like shitload of his episodes. It's because he dismissed Rob. The show's still an amazing show, but it's not the same without Rob. Man, you need Rob there, obviously. Still a good show though. So, Sarah. Yeah. That's why I can't wait to be king and my wife queen with me. VJ's obviously excited to be queen with me, and she's excited. She's waiting for me. Obviously, Victoria is waiting for her husband. Obviously, she's waiting for me. Even though she takes it for granted, she's waiting for me. Obviously, she can't wait to live that life with me. Obviously, even though she already lived the life, but she doesn't know what it's like to live the billionaire life when you say that. She's rich, but she's not a billionaire. She's a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. She's worth maybe. She says she's worth $10 million. So that means she has a couple million in her bank. Obviously, she's rich, but she's not a billionaire. I'm sorry. Tori Justice is rich, but she's not a billionaire. I'm sorry. It'd be nice if you could help your husband out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm joking. I don't need her money. You know what I'm saying? I'm joking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's not allowed to, anyways. Even if she wanted to, the gatekeepers will say no. You can't help your husband out even now. Yeah. Maybe send a nice $100 a month or something like that. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm joking. I don't need her money, man. I'm good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good because I don't pay rent. You see, if I paid rent, I'd be fucked. I have like no money for myself. Because I don't pay rent, I always have money on me. I always have money. I'm saying I'm poor compared to her, but I'm good. I'm saying. I'm just joking, okay? Yeah. Yeah, stay tuned. Next year I'll make a video about Skype, more about Skype Source, and I'm gonna do a full video in depth about the Xanus project. That will be like a two-part video. So what I'll do is I'll upload one video, and then maybe I can do a marathon the same day I upload another video. Obviously, I talk about the full 5 years of Xanus. I'll talk about touring. I might go touring for Xanus. And if I go touring, me and VJ take 50% of the earnings. If you don't charge the fan, if you don't charge the fans, I will speak for free. If you charge the fans, I want 50% of the take. That's fair. I'm sorry. But they will charge the fans because they're greedy people. They rented the venue, they have to charge the fans. Chances are they're going to charge it. I'm going to tell the guys, look, man, don't charge the fans like $40 and rip them off. Charge them like $10, $20. That way you don't rip them off, obviously. And I take 50% of the take, and I split it with the actors, obviously. I give them a good amount, like 12% of my money, obviously. So if you have what? If you have 20,000 fans and you charge $10, obviously you make $200,000. If my math is right, right? Yeah. I take 100. You because you rented the venue. I'm nice. You get your 100K. Me and VJ get our 100K, and then it's split with the. We take the majority of the pie. So pretty much once we do. How long do you want your speaking event to be? Have it be a good hour to an hour and a half, that's good enough. I don't want to have like a 5 hour speaking event. No, have it be a good hour to like an hour and a half. That's good enough. I don't want it any longer than an hour and a half. I'm sorry, because the actors are gonna be the Xanus actors might be what they might be. They're gonna be tired, obviously. But if I go touring, we're gonna be living the life while we're touring, trending, traveling around the world. We're flying on my private jet. All the guys are flying on my private jet. We're staying in all these luxury hotels. We're gonna be partying it up sometimes. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. And for my world tour, it's worldwide, all over Canada, America, Europe, Japan, China, Australia, New Zealand. Something crazy, man. Mexico, something crazy. But for China, Japan, Mexico, those places, they need to have a translator, obviously. When a person speaks to me in English, you have someone who translates for the people who don't understand English. Like he did for Black Panther, right? Yeah, remember that in Japan? Yeah, something amazing for that. So it's all behind the scenes. It's not on YouTube, guys. I didn't sell. As you're gonna feel left out. As whose fault is it? It's your fault. You chose to keep behind the scenes as you get what you deserve, obviously. You would have seen all this in the public eye, but you're stupid people, man. Yeah. So let's say me and VJ make 100K. Me and VJ can take 40, and I split 60K with the rest of the guys. Obviously, it's a good deal. If me and VJ make 200K, obviously, we can take a good 80 grand. That's good enough. And you split 120 with the stars and Peter and all them. So sorry. Because I'm bringing, if I go touring, I'm going to bring Guatemala Tour and Peter with me, or Mel. I'm going to bring my, I'm also going to bring my head of production, because he's going to handle all the schedules for us. And I'm bringing my two schedule overs too. And I'm bringing a good like 10, 11. So yeah, I'm bringing a good like 15 people with me. Obviously. Yeah, let me get my calculator here. Let's say I bring 15 people. Let's say I make 100K. Me and VJ take home 40K. And you split 60K. 60 divided by, I don't know, 15 people. They're taking home $4,000 each. It's a nice paycheck, obviously. Let's say if I take home 80, and I take home 80, if I make 200K and I give 120 to the stars, they take home 8 G's. So I'm giving them a good about 10% of my money. 10 to like 11, 12% of my money I'm giving them. Yeah, 10%. That's a nice paycheck for speaking, man. They're not making the money me and VJ are making, obviously, because me and VJ are the main show. We're taking the joy of the pie, but I'm giving a nice piece of my money away to the stars, too. I have to pay taxes on that, though. So it's a bit less. The actors have to pay taxes on that, too, obviously. Because the people, the people at the event are not gonna do the taxes for us. We have to do it ourselves. Obviously. So I'm saying, you can just have the accountant do the tax for you. Like once we get our checks, give your money tell the money your account how much money you made, and he'll tell me and VJ how much money we owe to the government, actors too. Obviously, I told you, look, man, they're making good money. So if I make 80K off the 200K, the actors made a nice $8,000 check. It's a good paycheck, obviously. Yes, I'm greedy. I'm taking most of the money because I'm always the main show. Maybe VJ will be the main show. I'm still giving you a nice piece of my money. I'm sorry, I'm not greedy. I'm not cheap like that. Sorry. You know, I even took home most of the money, but he gave me like 10% of his money. I made like 250K, $200,000 in speaking fee earnings. Yeah, and me and VJ make a few million in speaking fee earnings. 2 million, $2.5 million, a lot of money, obviously. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to work us out with your agent, by the way. If I go touring. As your agent's taking a percentage of everything you make. The agent's going to want a piece of the actor's earnings too. Speaking of earnings, I don't know if it counts, but the agents are going to want a piece of everything. Remember, Ivan, are you going to go touring? I don't know. I might go touring. Yeah, I want 10% of that too. Actors might be pissed off. Look, man, if you're pissed off, you have to work this out with your agent. So if you make $8,000, the agent's taking $800 of your money. I'm sorry, huh? Because 10% of 8,000 is about $800, right? So you're making 7,200. You have to pay taxes on that too, obviously. Yeah. Will the people be paying us check? Yeah, they'll be they can't pay us direct deposits because we're traveling to so many different places. We don't have time for that. They're gonna be paying us check. Hence why I'm gonna tell the actors if we go tour, bring like a zip bag with you. And that's where you put all your checks. So every time you get your check after we do our speaking fees, or our speaking, we go back to we go back to your hotel. You put it in your zip bag and put it in a place where nobody can steal your money. The maids are gonna be cleaning your hotel, and put it in your. Don't put it in an open area. No, they can steal it. Put it in your briefcase. What about our wallet, Ivan? No, you're looking at like I don't know, like 50, 60, 70 checks. You can't fit all that in your wallet. Put it in a zip bag. That's what I'm gonna do. Put it in a zip bag, obviously. So I'm sorry. Are you gonna provide them zip bags? I could if I want to, but I'm gonna tell. I'll just tell the secretaries to tell the agents. Make sure the actors buy zip bags. Buy like a good 2, 3 big zip bags, and that's where you put all your checks. And put your checks in your in your what? In your briefcase. So I'm sorry. In your bag, your traveling bag. Because they're gonna bring one like briefcase with them, right? Put your zip bag in there. That way when the maids clean your hotel room, they don't see the check, they can steal it. They can be tempted to steal one of your checks, man. We live in a wicked world. And don't leave it out in the open, Sarah. Yeah. And for the world tour, if they lose their check, I can't get the money back. What guys? If you lose your check, you're not gonna get in this case, you're not gonna get your money back because it's a one time payment thing. That's why be careful. Put it in your zip bag. Obviously, the plastic zip bags, those plastic zip bags, yeah, and put it in your briefcase every time you go back to your hotel. What I'm doing. That way you don't have to worry about it. You're losing your checks, misplacing your check, or your check getting stolen. A maid works. She sees all the checks lying around in the room, and she's tempted to take one of the checks, and she steals it. She sees a $3,000 check, she steals it. She puts it in, and she cashes it. Yeah, obviously. Except nowadays it's tough to do that because nowadays, when you put the check when you put the check in the bank, obviously in the machine, it reads the check, your name and everything. Whereas before it didn't do that. Hence why but you can still find ways to cash a check, right? Hence why don't what? Don't leave it out in the open. Put it in a zip bag, Sarah. Yeah. Put it in a zip bag. Put it in a zip bag, Sarah. It's not guaranteed I'm gonna go touring. I might not go touring, but I might go touring. That's my point. Obviously, behind the scenes, right? So, Sarah, that's my car will be top notch. The act's gonna beg after Xanus. They fall in top of the world. They're trending. Me and my wife, they're part of that. I'm gonna have a jet like Incredibles, guys. I'm gonna buy the best jet, like the one of the best, like a $300 million, 300 like $20 million jet. I'm gonna buy best jets in the world. The best jets in the world are like 300 million plus, 200, 250, 300. And those are the best jets in the world. Whereas the other ones are like 18, 50 million. Those ones are pretty good, but they're not as good as like the $300 million ones. I'm putting 10 million in renovations. They're renovated. Ivan, what do you want to be like? You show them the Incredibles because I want to be like this. Oh, we do that for you, Ivan. They renovated for us. Yeah, both jets. I'm gonna renovate. BJ, you want to renovate? Yeah, Ivan, let's renovate like Incredibles. Yeah, Ivan, sure, let's do that. We renovate obviously. Sometimes. We renovate the yacht. No, the yacht I don't have to renovate. The yacht's good enough. The jet I want to renovate. The jet I want to renovate, but the yacht we don't have to renovate. It's good enough. It's high tech enough. I want that design I showed you a couple months ago. That luxury design. Yeah, I want a yacht like that. Something nice like that. Beautiful interior. We do the table, we do the parties. It's something nice. Obviously, owning a yacht is nice, man. Especially partying up in a yacht is like the best experience ever. It's even more fun partying up in a condo. Even though my condo is more high tech than my yacht. Partying up in a yacht's more fun than partying up in a condo. Partying up in a condo would be nice, would be fucking cool. But partying up on a yacht is an amazing experience. Cause you're driving in the ocean, you're partying it up. It's a fucking cool, man. You drive out. That's why I love Vancouver because it's next to the Pacific Ocean. The view of the mountains. We go out in the ocean, parts of the Pacific. We go like 30 minutes into the ocean and we party it up with the stars and all that stuff. Yeah, I might even do an ad shoot there. Yeah, nice fucking yacht. A nice yacht. Yeah, a nice yacht. Because the actors sign a massive deal. They also have perks that come with it. They're gonna be staying in a suite, third year, partying up my condo, my yacht, doing tables in my yacht, my office. I'm also gonna do tables in my office. Sometimes in the boardroom, we do table read there. We have every time we do table read, the actors can have a drink, a beer, either liquor or like a beer. You can get like 3 beers when you not every day, but you can do it a couple times a week. You give them a drink. Obviously, it's not good to drink every day, right? Even though I drink every day, right? But I'm different though. I don't have to worry about dying and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I have all the genetic perks that you guys don't have. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been smoking for 6 years. I don't feel any problem with my lungs at all. I run, I'm fine. I'm maybe a bit more out of breath compared to before, but I'm fine when I run. I ran before, I'm fine. I don't struggle breathing or any of that stuff. I'm fine. I smoke like every day. I drink every day. Yeah, I don't get drunk, but I drink. So I don't really like getting drunk that much, but I drink though. Obviously. I drink some Sarah. I'm so excited for Xanus a lot. Looking at amazing story, man. Best story we told most of the picture. Eric had them demons and devils. What an amazing story. Will it be rated R? Yes, it'll be rated R. I don't want it PG-13. It won't be as good. It'll be a good movie. It'll still be a masterpiece, but it won't be. The story won't be as powerful. I want it rated R. Except tone down the nude scenes, the sex scenes. Obviously, don't have full nudes. No, have partial nudes. I'm not a fan of full nudes. That's crazy. Tone down the sex scenes, but everything else is graphic. Like the war, you see people's heads getting cut off, blood, and it's a graphic movie. Eratat drinks blood, man. He drinks animal blood. He also eat the wolves eat meat, raw meat. In the book, when you read a section, I describe how the wolves they eat like raw meat. They eat raw animal meat. In the movie, I might have Eratat. There's a scene where he takes like a rabbit and he just like munches on the rabbit. You know how Gollum took the fish? Yeah, he takes like a rabbit and he munches on the rabbit in the movie. I don't describe what the animals are in the book, but in the movie I might be more specific. He takes like a rabbit, he munches on the rabbit. He's like, Ivan, that's fucking freaky, man. Yeah, man. Look at an amazing movie for this. Like a ritual, yeah. When a fool is born, the wolves have this ritual in Barack. This ritual, this demonic ritual. It's an amazing movie. They feast on human flesh too, the wolves. Obviously. What with the bats, Ivan? I'm not this specific with the bats. The bats, I don't make any mention of the bats feasting on human flesh. Obviously. But in the movie, you can add that if you want. Because I'm more specific with the wolves are bigger antagonists than the bats. The bats you only see in volume 3 in the caverns, whereas the wolves are throughout the whole book, obviously. Because the bats are like kind of extinct. When you read the book, you see what I mean. Obviously, you don't see Thesis until volume 3, whereas Eratat is from the prologue all the way to the end of the chapter. Eratat is the real main villain. He's the villain of the story. He's the main villain of the story, obviously. Whereas Ephesus is not the main villain. He's a villain in the story, but he's not the main villain, obviously. He's a minor character. Whereas Eratat is a major character. He's the main villain of the story, obviously. But you have other villains. Like you have Ephesus, you have the Crows, you have Morale, the general of the army, you have Faful, his son. You know what I'm saying? You have the Wolf Army, you have the Bat Army. Yeah. You have the Ancestors of the North, the Ancestors of the South. So I'm going to say, yeah, you have a lot of villains, obviously. Well, the Ancestors of the North are not villains. Well, they're not villains. They're good, but the Ancestors of the South are also what? Antagonists too, right? Villains too, yeah. They're very minor, but you'll see what I mean when you read the book, obviously. That's why I wrote a masterpiece. That's why Peter Jackson and Mel Gibson, I really want to get that story so bad. I wrote a masterpiece, man. I don't know who I'm going to choose, or I might choose Mel, but I might choose Peter. I don't know, man. But somebody tells me Mel might be the better guy. That's why I might go with Mel Gibson, to be honest. But I might choose Peter. I don't know. I'm going to have to test their creativity. Because they're both really good. I'm going to have to test their creativity, obviously. It's very tough, obviously. Who I'm going to choose. Because they're both really, really good. Samsara. They're both really, 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 really good, man. It's tough. They're both really, really good. Yeah, I'm really good. Yeah, they're both really good, man. Well, I might go for Peter, because Peter's a fan. That's the thing. Somebody tells me if I choose Mel, I might regret it, man. Because he's not a fantasy guy. Peter's a fantasy guy. But somebody tells me if I choose Peter, I might regret it, too. I should have chosen Mel. And that's why you test their creativity. That way you know who, you make sure you chose the right man. Samsara. Obviously. I think Christopher Nolan would probably be my third choice. Or Ridley Scott, but Ridley Scott is old. He's in his mid-80s. He might not even make it to my fucking premiere. That's what scares me about Ridley Scott. Whereas Christopher Nolan's an amazing director. He's like my fourth choice. My third choice. I think he'd also make an amazing movie. He's not a fantasy guy, but he's a genius. He knows how to make like powerful, amazing stories. Obviously, so I'm saying he'd probably be my third choice. But Peter Jackson, Mel Gibson are my top two candidates. I'm saying, yeah. What if Peter wants more money, Ivan? I'm not giving him more money. Only way I'll give Peter more money is if I know I'm gonna make something crazy like 30 billion off the movie, then you can give Peter $1 billion always if you want. It's not affecting your budget at all. It just depends on how much money I'm gonna know how much money I'm gonna make on my movie based on how much money I make off my book. If I make something like 20 billion bucks, that means for my movie I'm gonna be making like at least like 25 billion plus for my movie. If you're making that, you can give Peter his $850 million if you want for the roles if you want. Obviously, but chances are I'm not gonna do that because I don't. He's ripping me off. What I'm paying him is enough. I'm saying. Because he's gonna push for double. Like, what about double? Can I get like $850 in royalties? I'm like, no, man. Like $425 is enough. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows I'm gonna make a lot of money. Ivan, if you're gonna make your 10 billion bucks, you're making a big deal over $850 in royalties, Ivan. I'm like, Peter, that's a good chunk of my money, man. I'm you're not worth that. Like you're getting greedy. So I'm saying, yeah. I don't mind giving you 400 million, 425, but if you want $850 per year, you're pushing it. You're getting greedy. I'm not gonna pay you that, man. You're a fucking greedy pig. $750 is not. I know you want your $1 billion deal, but $750 is a massive contract. Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's like $400 million in my bank plus after taxes. Yeah, you're making your agent's making out on like 50 million bucks off you, 60 million bucks off you, massive contract, and you're gonna make your what? The agent of Peter is making like his 30, 40 million bucks man off Peter. And Peter's making his 400 million plus. $750 million after taxes is 400, like, I don't know, like 40 million or something like that after taxes. So after Peter's agent takes his cut, he's making $400 million after taxes. Peter, that's a lot of money. You're $400 million rich, Peter. That's not enough for you. No, I want more. I want like $100 in my bank. I'm like, no, Peter. I'm not gonna pay that. You're fucking greedy. Same goes for Mel. He might want. What about $300 million? I'm like, no, Mel. $200-300 is enough. Something greedy. I'm sorry. Chupacabra.